Good morning everyone, thank you for joining me in my latest video today. So I've got several books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books to show you. So I thought I'd put it all in one video, and if there's any that you haven't seen and you want to flip through of, if you let me know and I'll gladly do that for you. So I thought I'll start with the spooky season ones. Now, I'm not much of a horror colourist at all, but I do like cutesy Halloween stuff. So I brought Nice Little Town Halloween in Witch Town. Oh, I'm sorry, a hair in my mouth. By Tatiana Bogima Stilova. I love her work. So yeah, this was recommended because if you know of late, I've brought quite a lot of hers. I love this image, and I would really like to do that on camera, but it's such a short image, I don't know how long the video would be, but I suppose that doesn't matter. But yeah, so, but there's, it's very different. I love this too, this book belongs to, isn't that cute? Look at him. So there's all sorts of little bits and bobs in here, potions, you know, we've got frog's legs, some kind of bat wings, we've got fingers, eyeballs, cutesy witch hats, little owl down here, he's cute. And a witch flying over a town. It's a really lovely, lovely book. I'm not going to dwell too long on each individual page. We'll do a quick look through this one. I adore this one. Look at her. She's having a bath in milk and honey. Even the cat's enjoying it. She's got a close-up drawing and this beautiful night window look. So adorable, adorable images. Of course it is Amazon print paper, but it's the nicer paper. It's not that really rubbishy stuff. So, and I adore this picture too. I don't know where to start, people. Where do you start? But yeah, so the gorgeous Nice Little Town Halloween in Witch Town. So I think there are some other Halloween books. So if this one sparked your interest, make sure it's got in Witch Town in it, because there's some, like I say, some others. Okay, so the wonderful Tatiana Bogima. And then this one popped up. I've had these a while now, and I was going to show them before. I think I gave you a glimpse of them on my last Colour With Me. But this is adorable. It's the cutest little weird book. Coco Wyo. I didn't own any Coco Wyo books, but I'm quite liking the paper and stuff. So this says, Weird Couple Coco Wyo colouring books to spark your imagination. So they are black backings, which for those of us that hate doing backgrounds, or those of you that do, this is what it looks like. So, I mean, look at them. It's just so different. Slightly greyscaled in some areas, but just very different, and I really like it. So this I would consider you could colour at any point, because not all of it is, well, there's a lot of it, but not all of it is Halloweenish, if that's a word. Well, look at him peeping at her, and she's got her some kind of dead soda going on there. Don't do it, poor little bunny. He's got his stuffings hanging out. He's been patched up several times. This little fella appears quite a lot in the book, and he's very cute. So it's a cutesy Halloween book. Let me move you over. I get too excited, people. They're in their fairground teacup ride. Sorry, just sipping tea. So yeah, there's some really, really gorgeous pictures in here. She's having a feast of all sorts of horrible things. She's got some kind of glazed eyeballs that she's eating. Gross. But I don't know what it is about. It's just funny. It's funny. This reminds me of The Shining, that corridor in the film The Shining. Yeah, there's just lots of different Halloween images in it, and I'm very impressed with it. So I love this one. Look at that. They might be weird, but they love each other and they're enjoying spending time together. Look at that, isn't that lovely? All sorts of potions, Yeah. So that is Weird Couple by Coco Wyo. Really good, really nice book. Quite chunky. Okay, I'm gonna have to say the word because before we move on, I'm gonna have to bring up this word. Yes, I promised I wouldn't swear on the channel again, but I'm afraid it's come up again. Now, I saw this on a couple of channels that had been sent to them, and I had ordered actually the hardback version so that I could give it to my grandson. I've actually read it to my grandson already, but I love the story The Night Before Christmas, and I've got several colour-alongs on my channel from, I think it might be John O'Brien. Don't quote me on that, folks. I've got a little colouring book, The Night Before Christmas, and it's adorable. So when this came up, I'd pre-ordered the hardback book, which was actually £25. I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and then when I looked on Amazon, this had actually been released, but the hardback hadn't. So I cancelled the hardback and went with this one. If you haven't seen this, it's by Skyhook Press. The paper's actually, it's not Amazon. It's nice paper, but I don't know what sort of mediums you would get. Now, here is your little mouse family that you're going to encounter throughout the book. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, so I'd had this on pre-order for the longest time. And it is just... And the story's adapted slightly. It's still The Night Before Christmas, but the poem, sorry, is adapted slightly. Some very intricate scenes there, but look at them. Oh, you know me, I couldn't, you know. I've had my grandson sat on my lap and we've read it and he's thoroughly enjoyed it, so it's a winner. Whether it ever gets finished or not, it is an absolute winner. He loved it. So, yeah. It's just spectacular in my eyes. I love this black ink sketchy type work. It's just right up my alley. I love it. And here they are, look at them. Oh, just so lovely. Yeah, so that is The Mice Before Christmas, and it's by Wendy Ellison and Anne Watson, and it's a glorious book. And there on the back, which is going to help me immensely, is all the little mice all in their colours. Aren't they cute? All the little baking trays. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, while we're in that swear word mode, this swear word, I got Magical Season by Lenka Filanenko. Now, I had purchased this image of Emmett. I'll start again. I purchased this image from Etsy 2 years ago, maybe, and I loved the book. I absolutely fell in love with it. It's not just Christmas, but I couldn't afford it at the time. And then she has released all her colouring books on Amazon, and I chucked every single one I could find in my wish list and purchased this one this time. So in this book is fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we're not just the swear word, but she says it is semi-grayscale down here. Well, you'll see what she means. It's an indication of light and shadow, but it's just so beautiful. Her work is, So if you're solely a alcohol marker colorist, it's single-sided. You could just do, if you want just pure relaxing colouring, one colour and the shade will come through. It's the most magical thing. Look at this little fella down here, isn't he gorgeous? And there's little ghosts hiding in the tree. Look at him. Oh. So we've got our Halloween season. Let's skip a little bit forward. Then we've got our Christmas. This one, look. Oh, isn't that going to look magical coloured in? Let's skip a little bit more. I don't think there's any repeated pages in this. I think it is what it is. But look at that. Isn't that lovely? There's nothing not to like about it, I have to say. Is that image? They're just I mean, look. I've got no words, people. I've got no words. I'm trying to find, there's the front cover. So that's, I've done that previously, and it looks beautiful. Two little robins cuddled up. Oh, it's just fantastical book. So yeah, so I shoved every single one I can find in my wish list, and I will collect them as I can afford them. But this is Magical Season by Lenka Filinenko. Absolutely phenomenal artist. Really, really happy that I've got that. And then you'll have seen this flip through, and Zucchini Kitty, my colouring hero, has already done a page in here. This is Rose and Her Friends, grayscale colouring book by Eveline Van Koosum. Sorry, I'm rubbish with names. And it is very reminiscent of Coleridge Wild books. But again, these are all from Amazon. You can get these all from Amazon. But you've got to see this. So when you open the book, you get coloured examples of some of the pages. The backgrounds are beautiful. But just... do you see what I mean about they're very reminiscent of Coleridge Wild? But if you know, because they're very expensive, those books, and quite hard to get a hold of when they first come out. So this may have fallen in my basket. This is the one Zucchini Kitty did. And it's just, they're adorable. So we've got some landscape. I love her little rose tinted glasses. We've got portrait. That is just stunning. They all are. It's breathtaking art, isn't it? Just beautiful. So you get a little bit more of the person in some of the picture. Oh look. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, you get a little bit more of the person in some of the pictures than you do in Coleridge Wild. Now I've said that. Why did I say that? Yeah, there. So in Coleridge Wild you usually just get the head of the girl or the boy. But, oh, look at them. Oh, isn't she cute? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Wow. So she has blown bubbles around the bees and the flowers. Maybe she's trying to save them, keep them safe. But I like her little outfit as well down here, which is a nice touch. It kind of finishes the picture off. So yeah, oh look at the little teddy. And her gorgeous hair. Again, single-sided with the black background that have got cherries on, look. So not just, and beautifully printed. None of this flaming annoying lines through things. Beautifully printed. The paper, I don't know if it's Amazon actually. It is printed by Amazon, but it feels nice. It feels okay. I don't think it'd take a whole lot of water medium, but doesn't stop us throwing stickles at it. Oh, look at the little puppy. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely adorable. Rose and Her Friends by Eveline Van Koosum. Yeah, that name. Excuse me. Right, they're the ones you will have seen. Now I've got a few that you might not. Now this is really unusual for me. This is Cocoa Wire, and I don't normally go in for these sort of, I don't know how to explain them. Lack of detail images, I suppose. But I saw this. No, that's wrong. I'll start again. This kind of self-care stuff. Self-care for me is just enough sitting down with my colouring. So I'm not normally interested in these. But, again, we've got black background. But it's printed really nicely. So it is... is it Amazon? Does Amazon do Cocoa Wire? Yes. Okay, so this is the second Cocoa Wire book, but let me stop rambling and show you what I mean. Okay, so here's the This Belongs To page. I'm not keen on these, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not keen on the wordsy ones, but look at the images, the full images. Aren't they just so different? I love her face. So there's not I would say 80% of the book I absolutely love. And it's very different style for me, but look at that. That'd be me on a Friday night when I believe that I am the biggest singer in the world. Oh yes. Yeah, so I'm not into this kind of stuff, but this was lovely as well. It's okay not to be okay, of course it is. It's okay to ask for help, but the images are so lovely. And quite a lot of detail, but appreciate the calm. Oh yes, oh yes. Love it when the house is empty, don't we folks? Just me, myself and my colouring supplies. But yeah, so these are what I fell in love with. This tranquil scenes of calm. And just really different. I mean, look at her little face, she's so cute. So I would say 80% of the book that I really, really like. It was just those pages with the words. Look at that. Doing herself up in her mirror. Happiness is sister time. Look at that. Yeah, so it was unusual for me. But when I looked at the images, and I think somebody had posted on Amazon, like, majority of the pages, I was like, wow, I love those pictures. And I think actually it was £3 something. It was quite cheap. So I went with it. When was it published? 2021, so it's not brand new. Pizza lover. But yeah, it's really cool. It's better to be real than to be perfect. Yeah, so that is Self-Care by Coco Wyo. Some of the images, see, like that, I won't be doing that one, but all of these ones, I thought it was really lovely, very unusual, but yeah, a definite really good one to reach for. Okay, now this one popped up. Now if you'd have seen, I did a flip through of Reptiloid 2. Let's come in. This is a much smaller book. This is the standard Coco Wyo book. And this is Mystery Island by Coco Wyo. So that nice sort of square shape, a little bit like Rita Berman size book. Do I have a Rita Berman to hand? I do. So here's Rita Berman, so just slightly bigger than Rita Berman's books, so a really nice size. Now what was special about this, not only are the little critters adorable in it, but when you've coloured it, you can take out chapter 1 and put them together and it'll make one giant scene. So this is the back. This is again by Coco Wyo, if I didn't say. And yeah, so I'll have to explain by going through the book. So these are our little critters. We'll show you. So here, so we've got, let me come in a little bit. Not too far. It's very sensitive, the zoom on this camera, you know. So we've got Frog, Chameleon and Axolotl. So really cute, well chosen characters that people enjoy colouring. And then we've got like these plant monsters. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so chapter 1, it says a holistic vision. Can you find the connection? Did you see the bigger picture? Separate the pictures in this chapter from the book and the truth will reveal. So what you have to do is, what you can do is once you've coloured them, or before you've coloured them, make a giant poster and it'll all come together to one big town, which I thought was so cool. But not only that, the images are adorable. So we've got little froggies, nice little Halloween scene, and it just gets better, people. So for those of you that were Reptiloid fans, I think this is even more fun. And we've got black backgrounds that are single-sided. So this is chapter 1. Let me see if I can find chapter 2. Here we are. Chapter 2 says, embrace the beauty of nature and now get to know the people of this secret world. So that's your whole poster. That is going to be some hefty poster, people. But how lovely. And then this is just life in their town with the little characters. I love it. I think it's so cute. What do you think, people? Oh, look at that one. Isn't she cute? Little lady froggy fast asleep in the flowers. Yeah. What do I... Look at her mouth. Oh. And we've got fun critters like this. Our little axolotls on our tortoise. Oh, oh dear. I'll try to speak. What did they say? Did they just say lizard? See, my brain is mush. Chameleon. So there she is, a little chameleon with all flowers in her hair. Close-up look of her. I love it. There he is. He's gorgeous. But yeah, I absolutely fell in love with it. I don't think it was very expensive. So this was Mystery Island by Coco Wyo again. Lovely, lovely book. The printing seems to be okay. The black in the pictures that is there is really nice and black on this version. Otherwise, they could have had it back. But no, it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. So something very different. Okay. Then I've got, just yesterday, this is why I was waiting, another book by Top, Colourful World. And if you see my flip through of the, and it's in my finished pile, I can't think what it's called. I can't find it either. This one doesn't have the binding like that, but this is by Ursula Swab, and this is Small World Colouring. You wait till you see it. I think it's German. I can't pronounce it, but I can do a translation if anybody wants to understand what it's saying. Now, the trouble with these books is they pull out really easy. It is just glued, so you do have to be very careful with it. I'm not so fussed because the front cover I would just keep as like a folder. If it falls out, it doesn't bother me too much. You've got lots of how-to pages, and if you're lucky enough to be able to speak German, you'll understand them all. But if you want intricate, this is your book. Look at it. And they're all different worlds, so I'm assuming this is the carnival. I'm assuming it's like a fun fair or a carnival. But they are, it's already, you have to be very careful turning the pages and that. But, oh, I had this in one of my saved lists, and it wasn't available, and then it became available in the UK, folks, so I haven't brought this outside the UK. But I love it. And I know people are going to go, oh gosh, that's too hard, but it's not. Look. You know, one little peacock. Do one little thing at a time. Come back to it. Little piggies down here. Now, there was the cutest picture I have to show you. So we've got like a zoo. We've got masked ball. Look at the building. Camping. Now, I've got to try and find it because it made me chuckle as I quickly glanced through the book. So I'll keep going really quickly. So we've got bears there, trying to catch the salmon. Promenade, so we've got an old seaside front. Where is it? You're probably going to see the whole book by the time I get there. I know I'm flipping, let me come out a little bit, frustratingly quick. But I can do a flip through of it if you really would like. I've just got to find you this. It's stupid. You'll say, oh, what did you laugh at that for? But anything that makes you smile is good enough for me. Can you see how beautiful they are? Look at this picture. Isn't that gorgeous? The butterfly garden. And we've got people queuing, and I'm presuming they've got food for the... I don't know. But that's nice. Somebody in a wheelchair. You don't see that very often. But they're all going through this butterfly garden, look, aren't they gorgeous? And we're in a park with all like Victorian style clothing. And I am going to colour one of these, I'm telling you, I am. We've got summer garden, is it? I don't know, but garden of some kind. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Train station. I don't know, but we've got fairies. Fairies, little froggies, dragonflies, like a Disney castle in the background. Probably right at the back of the book, this page that made me laugh. I've got some Vikings. Well, boats would be good to colour, won't they? The paper's really nice. It's not too thick, but it's not printed by Amazon. It was printed in August 22, and it is by Ursula Schwab. We're getting there, folks. Summer picnics. It's like rooftop gardens. Oh, they're just so beautiful images. I know they're intricate, but they're such beautiful images. And I like how it kind of spills over to this page, but doesn't take up the whole lot. So it kind of goes around its title. I like that, actually. I've probably missed it now. Waffling on like I do. So we've got cheetah or a jaguar or a leopard there. We've got deer, wolves. So this is a national park, it says up there. Oh, a windy day, windy horrible day. That's about like it's been all half term so far. But even down here, look. So I kind of like how it just sort of curls round the title. We've got kites. We've got a jousting competition with knights and jesters and tents. I don't know where it is then, folks. I'll tell you if I can't find it. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I was so impressed when it arrived. Here it is, here's the page. I don't know what that says, but we've got a snowy winter scene with a sleigh ride, balloons. We've even got huskies pulling a sleigh. But it was this, look at these pigs' butts. You can see. Let me lift it up instead of doing the camera. I don't know what's funny about them, but they just make me laugh. They're big butts in the picture. I don't know, but yeah, I love pigs. I love colouring pigs. They're so cute. And their little faces peeping out there. They're just, yeah, it's just magical, magical book. I won't bang on too long. So this is Small World colouring book. It's got Colourful World there on top, but I'm sure if you put Small World in, Ursula Schwab, on Amazon it will come up. And this was Amazon UK. All of this is Amazon UK. And then I was sent this. And I'm just blown away. I've sent my thanks, and I thank you so much. This is Alice in Wonderland, and this is Julia Sperry's new book. You get 25 images, and they're both, it's repeated, is what I'm trying to say. So my lovely friend Bonnie sent me this from my wish list, bless her, because she knows that I have this thing about Alice in Wonderland. And when I saw it, I fell in love. I'm sure you will too. The images in here are so beautiful. Again, I'll come in slightly. There we go. They are so beautiful. Slightly grayscaled, but not overly. So if you just want that hint of where to put your shadows, your light and darks, this will really help. But we've got the traditional... I love this image, look at that. Looking through that keyhole. Isn't that beautiful? And that's a water fountain behind into some spectacular garden. It's got the traditional Alice pictures, but very Julia Sperry style, which is lovely. And it has kept Alice's innocence in it, which I really like. because Alice was just a little girl. Controversial, I know, the history of Alice, but yeah, look at them. Aren't they beautiful images? Thank you, Bonnie, so much. You're such a sweetheart. So we've got the court. I love this one, look at that. The sea creatures. They've even got ties on, look. And then yeah, just speechless. It's just beautiful. Look at that. So I do, oh, look at him. Isn't he lovely? If I can move him down for you or zoom out a little bit for you. Now, that's what I call the Cheshire Cat. Because he was quite scary in the film. But he's a cute sweetheart. Look at him. Now, there is an indication of stripes. So we could put his stripes in. I think I probably would, but I think it'd be quite challenging. But isn't he lovely? And there's 2 images of each. So I've got a practice one and a real one. I love this one. Isn't that lovely? All the broken china. Bit of pepper down there. I don't know what she's holding. I don't know what she's holding there. Maybe is it a baby? I don't know. But yeah, I love it. Bonnie, oh, look at that. That's the image that I got from the Diamond Art Club. They sent me a diamond painting to review, and I've got like 3/4 of the way through it, but colouring takes precedence. I do enjoy it, but I have to just do it slowly because it's very repetitive. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Well, my beautiful friends, that was Alice in Wonderland colouring book by Julia Sperry. Sorry, Amazon paper, but oh look, oh, yeah. But a beautiful, beautiful book. Some of the images on the background. Oh, and there's the tea party look. So I know we've done a quick skim, but there we are. I've got some really beautiful books. Bonnie, once again, thank you so much, sweetheart. It's so kind of you. I really do appreciate your thoughtfulness and your love. So there we are, folks. I'm going to be busy. Now, I don't know if you want to do a Halloween colour along, or are we sick of Halloween already? Because we've got these ones to choose from. We've got Magical Season, we've got Weird... Oh my gosh, I've just bashed you in the face, I'm so sorry. We've got Magical Season, Weird Couple, and Nice Little Halloween in Witchtown if you wanted to do a Halloween colour along. Let me know if you're sick to death of Halloween already and we can do something different. Just leave me comments down below and I'll have a look at which is the most popular, and we'll go with that, and we'll do a colour along. So I'm going to stop my waffling. Thank you so much for joining me. I've thoroughly enjoyed sharing with you all these gorgeous new books and can't wait to get started on them. So yeah, thank you for sticking with me. Let me know in the comments down below whether you want to do one of the Halloween ones, or you know, which one you'd like to colour in, and we'll do that together. Alright, my beautiful friends, I will see you in the next couple of days. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye bye.